7:17 now. A look at traffic. A crash Madison Avenue at Illinois. Also, an accident eastbound 50 at Stockton Boulevard. And a crash Powering Road at Gerber, Baby Food Street, Gerber Road. To the phone now. Here is Dan in Sonoma.
Sean, I before we begin, I deny all knowledge of texting the Rick, because he made the claim that I'm a wealthy man, I'm rich, so I don't need any checks. He was obviously texting the wrong person.
Well, I thought you were the wrong person, Dan.
Yeah. Me with wealth? No, please, come on.
No, I'm sorry, Dan. All that money, I diverted it to me. That's why you don't.
Okay,
have
that makes sense.
I did.
Wherever
DOJ's coming after me, Dan.
Wherever it went, it didn't go to my pocket. That's for sure. Me, wealth? Oh, please, come on. I am the worst Mexican for a reason in Sonoma County. Okay, 3 things on the call prep board this morning. According to Dr. John Campbell, a very reliable source, he is reporting that the Chinese have developed and are in the process of developing a new virus. This virus is designed to attack the brain. And they're
well,
so brazen.
Lefties have nothing to worry about, do they?
Well, that's true. That's true. That's why they're exempt. It's probably a Republican-based virus. But quite serious, no pun intended. He's very serious about this, and he's not a man of conspiracy. He says there's only one possible reason why they're developing this, and that's a bioweapon. He said that, in his words, this needs to be removed yesterday. This is a frightening thing that the Chinese are doing. So there's these gain-of-function research thing that was supposed to have stopped with Fauci. It's still alive and well, I'm sorry to say. And we'll look for this very, very soon.
That is really a cheerful thought headed into a weekend, Dan. Thank you.
I'm doing my job here. This is why I have no money. Anyway, Hunter, speaking of lack of a brain, how stupid are the Republicans? That's
a rhetorical question, right?
It is. But here's the latest stupidity. With Hunter Biden, how did they allow this case to be moved to Los Angeles County? You've got George Gascon ready to do everything he possibly can to help this guy, help Hunter Biden. This is a centerpiece of the Joe Biden impeachment investigation, and it goes to L.A.? Again, I repeat the rhetorical question, how stupid are the Republicans to allow this to happen? I'm sorry, they're going to screw up this whole thing, and it's probably going to end after this. Because look at how smug Hunter was. He's very smug. He knows something we don't. He knows something.
Nothing's going to happen to Hunter.
No, of course not. But if there's going to be an impeachment, I think it'll end right there.
An impeachment of the president, right?
Joe Biden.
Not of
right.
Mayorkas.
No, and the stupid thing is, most people know that politicians are corrupt. If you're focusing in your whole impeachment on how corrupt someone is, that's doomed to failure. What you do is you focus in on how they're destroying the country with open borders and like the situation in the Middle East, which is my third thing on the caller prep board this morning. The U.S. is allegedly responding to the attacks in the Middle East from the Houthis. The Houthis are a terrorist organization sponsored by Iran. Joe Biden is funding Iran, and this administration even refuses to recognize that the Houthis are a terrorist organization. They won't even go that far. I mean, that's just
that's one of the reasons why the president should be impeached, because he's on the enemy's side.
And that should be the focus of the impeachment, not the element of his corruption.
He's a traitor.
Oh, he is a traitor.
Biden is a traitor.
This is the third term of Obama Biden, to be more accurate.
Who is also a traitor.
Oh, yes, he is. Obama wants to empower Islam. Obama he's Muslim, and that's fine. I don't care what faith
you know what else he is.
To. What would that be? He's a White Sox fan.
Something I can't say on the radio.
Yeah, no. You and I are FCC.
I'm about to go full Howard Stern, Dan.
There you go. We probably should do our own little podcast. But anyway, Obama may not be a practicing Muslim, but he views the world through that mindset. I mean, the very first thing he did when he got into office in 2008? He goes to 2009. Well, yeah, he was elected in 8. But he empowers the Muslim Brotherhood. He basically says, guys, it's free and open territory. Go ahead and do whatever you're going to do. And that's exactly what they did. So
well,
now
and then when
that,
the Israel attack happened last year, it's our fault, Dan, that Israel was attacked. It's your fault. It's my fault.
well, there is such a raw hatred for Jews and Christians, and this has always been a religious war. Most people don't see it that way, but that's the genesis of it.
Nice choice of words there, the genesis, yeah. Good job.
Yes. Hey, that's my $5. This is why I have no money. That's my $5 word of the day, which I can't afford.
You know, with stuff like that, you really don't even need money. You can just show up places, and people will give you things. Trust me.
I need my stimulus check so I can buy more comic books.
A wise investment.
Yes, that's me. This is why I have no money. So anyway,
You are a fine American, though, and that's enough money for you. That's enough payment. And
a lousy and broke Mexican. Anyway, I'll talk to you on Tuesday.
And a great weekend, yes.
Thanks, bud.
Tuesday, 7:23. Cloudy with showers tomorrow.